Hi there. Um, I wanted, okay, I got to tell you what I'm going to do here. And I was just going to do it. Then I thought, oh, well, I might as well turn on my camera while I do that. Now, today I got a Happy Meal from Louisa in Scotland. And there was like 100 things in there, but there was also two of these cards. Well, there was three. She wrote on one of them. She wrote me a note on one of them. Then there was two more, and they're blank in the middle. And then the day before, I got an email that um that was from Anne. From Anne, let me see. I still have it 20 bucks. Oh, forgive me for last. Oh, where did that name go? Anne Reed. Yeah, Anne Reed. And she sent me two dies, these long dies, and this one here makes a pop-up heart. So what I'm going to do is I picked two colors that are going to make this pop-up heart that I'm going to put inside of this envelope. Now, this is not an envelope. This is a card. Oh, good grief. Okay, but maybe they don't match perfectly, but they'll be okay. And so this is like a ready-made card, but it has nothing in the middle. So this is a way, if you get extra cards like this, or if you find a good deal of note cards like this, then you could do this in the card, or you can make your own card. Either way. Okay, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the die. Okay, so I'm going to make this piece. I have what I have is I took a 12 by 12 and cut it in half to make it 6 by 12. And I got this paper out of the Recollections. I've had this for a long time. Because here it says sold as is. I got it like from a clearance shelf from Michael's, and this says sold as is, and it was regular $19.99. I got it for $5, and here it says the date is June of '09. So yeah, I've had this a while. I don't know why. I think there might have been a page missing or something when I bought it, but it is cute as ever. These papers, they're just adorable, and I'm a sucker for the clearance rack, and so that's the paper that I use. That's the paper pad that I use. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I have my my Sizzix thingamajig, whatchamacallit, and I'm going to cut. Let me just move this out the way, and then this is my Sizzix, whatchamacallit, thingamajig, and this is, I swear, I have the most mess in my house. I have the most dust. So I keep this thing around here because this is not all dust. It's all because I've had it for 120 years. Okay, so you have to have the long pads, which I just have to have them. I'm so happy that I have them. And so then I'll make my sandwich out of that. And then, let me see, I hope I'm doing this correctly. Then this, we're going to have to cut those hearts out. Let's see what we get. Let's see what we get. Cut them up. Yep. Okay, now I know. Okay, so we have this and this. Okay, so this and we have that. Okay, this is going to be the front part, This is going to be, no, this is, okay, so what I need to have is I need to have two. All right, let me see. I need to have, I'm going to have more than I need here by doing this color too. Okay, so I'm going to have more hearts than I need, but I'm just going to go ahead because you only need 3 of the hearts. So I'm going to cut this one. I think much better off if I cleared off my space. But hey, all I need is enough space. I don't need extra space. Okay, so then I will cut this. You know, I keep seeing new die cut machines. The big shots and the big kicks and the big whatever. But I don't, my old one works so well, I wouldn't want to jinx that. So, okay, so there, that's what I need. Put this back over here. Ouch. Okay, so now I have, let's see. Okay, so now what we need to make the heart, I watched a video because I was confused. Okay, so I'm not, okay, this is going to be the background. No. Wait a minute. How could this not be right? Because I need 2. No, this is going to be the front, and this color is going to be the back. So now I have, I need to cut out another one of these, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to just use this one and cut those tabs off. Because I don't need those tabs on the second one. Because they say to cut out 2 of the hearts that are going to go on the back and 1 that's going to go on the front. Now this one will pop up. So what I'm going to do now, okay, then I need to have this piece, okay, and it has a score mark already where you fold it because the die has the fold marks in it. Okay, so now this one is going to fold this way, I believe, and then these tabs are going to fold like this. Okay, so now this piece, let me see. Let me see, this piece is going to, I got them in the right place. I think I got them in the right place. I'm not sure. Okay, are you going to sleep? Okay. Okay, I'll be in there after a little while, maybe. I love you too, darling. Okay. Now, okay, while I'm thinking, it really does give me directions. Okay. This goes there, and then that goes there. Okay, now, so if I got this right, then this, if this isn't right, I can just completely, and I can completely, okay, I'm going to try it. I think I got it right. I think so. But I do a lot of thinking anyway, and I don't have it always right. What is that black stuff right there? Some black stuff. Just a second. Let me get, in the world did I put my wipes? Now, I guess you guys probably know by now that I am a total mess. A total. Where's my paper towels? Oh, here's my paper towel, so I can put a paper towel. And then I can, wipe off that black, whatever it is, because I don't need that black. I'm still waiting for my new mat. I ordered my new mat. I think I'm going to be happy with it. Very happy with it, yeah. But anyway, right now, let's see. Now, here's what we're going to do before I was rudely interrupted with a black spot. Now, I'm going to put glue right here where I got this folded up. Okay, and I'm going to put this extra little piece. Hi, Sammy. Why did you get out of the bed? You're just going to get out of the bed and sit there at my feet. Come here, Sammy. Come here. Come here, Sammy. This is my Sammy. Sammy is a dog. She's not full grown yet because, well, yes, she is. Where's my thingy? Oh, there it is. Let me see if I can bring you down here. Just a minute. Now, Sammy is my dog. She's beautiful. She's very beautiful. That's my Sammy. She's 17 years old. And she loves her mom, which is me. And when she first come into my life, she didn't have all this gray hair. That was solid black right there. And, but she's 17 years old now. So she's getting a little gray like her grandma. I mean, her mama. I'm her mama, not her. And, but now she sleeps in the bed with me. And now if I'm not in the bed, I don't know why she won't stay in there with Papa. She wants to come right out here and sit at my feet. And because she loves me very much. And that's my Sammy. And she's beautiful and she's beautiful. And she weighs 6 pounds. Yeah. She's a dachshund. She's a little dachshund. I just love her. I just love her so much. That's my Sammy. She's so beautiful. Okay. I just ordered her a sweater because she's always cold. So I ordered her a sweater. Are you going to just sit down there, Sammy? Where's your bed? Oh, I put your bed over there. Okay. Here, you can lay on my shawl. There we go. You lay on that. Okay. Yeah, that. That was just a dog commercial. Yeah. Now, okay, I glued that one side on there. And now I'm going to glue this side of this extra piece that comes on there. I'm going to glue that on here. This is going to glue here. Okay, now that's glued together. And I think I have it correcto mundo. Okay, let me cut this. I'm going to get this in just a little bit, like a chip in there. So I just want to get that little thing out of there. Okay, so now this is going to be the back part of the heart, and this is going to be the front part of the heart that pops up. Now see that? I don't like these imperfections. And I think because maybe I folded it just without paying much mind. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, now see there that left like a cup in there. Now I'm going to glue this right here. I'm gluing 1/2 of that extra piece. And I'm going to put that first heart right there like this. Okay. Now we wait for the grass to grow and the paint to dry and the glue to dry. Sammy, what are you doing down there? I think there's some paper or something. I can hear that. Okay, and then I'm going to put glue on this other piece of this I can't believe that Anne sent me these dies. I am absolutely astonished. Is that a real word? Astonished? Okay, so now that is on those two hearts like that. Almost looks like a butterfly. Okay, so now this one, I gotta hold that a minute while I get a drink of my tea. That was good stuff. Yeah. Now that should be, now both of those hearts, no, I didn't get them exactly like straight, but that's behind there. You won't see that. Now that heart is popped up. And I think I folded it toward the back, but it needs to be folded toward the middle. Okay, now let's see. Okay, now if I fold it, okay, now you'll see that I got it crooked. Okay, but it's crooked here, but that's not going to matter. Now, it would matter if this whole thing was going to be the card, which you could make this whole thing the card if you have like double-sided. But you can see where I got it crooked, but that's not going to show when I do something with it. I don't get anything perfect. Okay, so anyway, that's coming loose. That's not true. This has got some glitter on it, the green paper, so that takes a little longer to dry if it's got a little glitter. Which I guess I could move it since yeah, I could move it to try and get it a little straighter. Oh, you know what? If I put this glue on here, already folded, and then put the hearts together, then I have it more straight. So then if I was actually going to make a card out of just the heart, that would fit better. Okay. And dry, I tell you, dry glue. It usually dries real fast, but like I said, okay, I can go on still. Check out this extra heart. Okay, now this card that I got today from Louisa is where I'm going to put this heart. It fits in there right perfect. I'm going to put it toward the top of the card. Now you could cut a card. Let me see what size is this. This is a 7" by 5". It's a 5x7 card is what this is. But you could actually go 5x5 and it would fit. But this is a 5x7 tailor-made card, but we're upscaling it. Now let's see. Let's see if that's holding good. Yeah, that's pretty dry. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to glue the hearts. Let me just do one side at a time. I'm going to put that into this card. I'm putting it toward the top because then the reason for that is because then you have room at the bottom to sign your card. Okay, now I'm going to put the glue on this side of the heart. Okay, and then you just close the card. Okay, now close that card. Now when I open it, the heart pops up. And so it won't open. Oh yeah, you can open it all the way up. I guess I didn't get quite into the crease of the card, but you don't want it to actually have to open it all the way. But that is so pretty. Okay, the next time I do one, I'll make sure to get that crease further into the card. But it still works just fine. And there I made that card with the heart. And now you can you can you can um you can start glamming it up. You can glam that card up. Let me check something. See, I have everything in my way. I have, okay, let me just I'm just going to take a little pencil here. Since there's lavender on the front there, I'm going to take this pencil that's got a little bit lavender. And I'm going to just go around. I'm just going to do stitches. I'm going to do stitches, and I'm doing it on the white. And I'm just going to make some stitches around. Now you can do anything. Now if I was smart, well, I'm smart. I shouldn't say that. If I was smart, because I got to do that positive thinking. I got to quit putting myself down. But there's so many things you could do this. You could sew lace around the edges of the heart, or you could lay down a doily first, and you could do so many things to decorate this card up. And then you can stamp, you could paint it, with paint it mixed media mashup style that we all learned from Stacy, and then put the hearts on there. Now, see what you could do actually, if you do not have, if you're not as lucky as I am as to get such great happy mail of a, see there now, just with that stitching around it, if you can see that, it already makes a difference. And you could actually cut 3 hearts out, all the same size, and then, like these have the tabs on them, you could make a tab on the bottom corner, on the bottom edges of the heart, and you could glue that tab onto 2 more hearts. All you'd have to do is fold the center heart in half, and then you could make a tab, because this is all the tab is, but it doesn't really have to be that exact shape. I'm sure you could make it, well, you could have any little shape that you would fold and glue it to the back, the back hearts. If you play with that, you could do it. You could do it without the die. The die just makes it easier because it cuts the hearts for you. And I do like easy, but this is great. I like this. Now, there's so many things you could do with this. And this is just taking a regular card. See, now, Louisa sent me this card, and there I can make it into a birthday card or an Easter card, any kind of a card. If you do it all in reds and pinks and whatnot, then you'd have a Valentine card. But you can put messages you can put messages like on the front image here of on the front image. It shows here that somebody who made this one, they wrote sisters, and then they put an image of the sisters and the names of the sisters, and then they even wrote on the card then around here. They wrote like messages here, and so that's a really good idea. And then here on this, here you can see if you have like a swirly die, that's what they put behind here. So another die cut back on this heart to give it some more bling. And speaking of bling, you could go on here with even bling and put that on there. Now here it shows up here that here they're putting it on a like a scrapbook. And this piece, kind of hard to see there, but this piece, the card, actually going into a scrapbook, so it would be another item in the just inside your scrapbook or your journal that you can put something like this in. And how awesome is that? I am going to really, really like this. And so I thank you, Anne, so much for sending this to me. I thank you so much. And so, but yes, I'm going to really, really use this, and I love how that turns out. I just love it. And so now also in the mail today, in my package, this was from Louisa, this piece of something. But then Susan left in the comments that it might be a cut off from a curtain that you can buy, like curtains that are just like window shades, and this might be a cutoff from that. And since it's cut a little bit off here, that might be correct. And it says IKEA on there. So because this had me really puzzled, so I'm thinking that maybe this might be that cut off. Susan might be exactly right that this is a cutoff from a curtain, from a shade, from a window shade. And that would mean that it would be something awesome that you would never throw away. And then you could cut part of it off, and you've got something, hinges that you can use on a journal, on making a journal. That's a lot of folds in there. So I think I've got the answer. Look at this here. We could make a flower. Isn't that pretty? We could make a flower. So anyhow, a lot of things you could do with that. Oh, and then I got 2 more postcards today. And both of these postcards were sent to me by Diane Smith. But she lives in Boca Raton, Florida. And but she has traveled to San Francisco and to Colorado. And so she sent me these 2 postcards from those 2 places. And so let me just roll around here and fetch my book. My book is going to be so awesome. You know what I need also? Well, no, don't send them. I'm going to print them off. I'm going to be printing them off of the internet. But what I'm going to need as I put this together, okay, let me look up California. See, I got the letters of the states right here. And so California is right here. No, that's Colorado. California. Oh, I got some Californias, but now here's another one for California of some postcard for California. And this one's Colorado. Oh, and I didn't have one from Colorado. So that's my Colorado. But what I'm going to do is when I actually start gluing these together is I want to, like a map or a part of a map. But I'm going to be able to print all of those off on the internet. So this one from Molus Lake and the Grenadiers. Rising above Molus Lake and the Grenadier Range, these cirques and horn-type peaks are found in glacier action. Okay, so I would have to find out below. I'd have to find out exactly where that is. And then that would be the part of the map that I would add to this page. And I think that is going to make my postcard book even all that much better. But boy, I thank everybody who has sent me postcards from their states or from different states. Now, some of them, if you live in, see, I don't think I've got any subbies from Alaska, so I probably won't ever get an Alaska postcard. But if you live somewhere, or if you're in your stash, you got an Alaska postcard, send it to me. No, don't send me your collections, but yes, and this is coming along so good. Now, put that there. Now, I think that's all I had for today. Because life is just so beautiful. So, and then I have that other die too. That other die. She sent me 2 dies. And here I've got this pile of stuff. How could you lose a die that big? Okay, it's because I have it here. And this one has a little pop-up. It's like a ball. See that? But it says on here that you need to have size 16. Additional materials required is 3 number 16 rubber bands, an extra strong bond double-sided tape, which I think the tape, I got some of that score tape, I think that will work. And so, but I don't have a clue of what rubber band sizes are. I got all these rubber bands that Stacy sent me, and there's all different sizes, but I don't know what is a 16, size 16. So, but see, that's one size, and which I've used a lot of these rubber bands already since Stacy sent them to me. These might be what I need right here. I don't know. But I ordered them. I just ordered a small amount. It was $4. Those were something like a quarter pound of rubber band. So I have them, but I'm going to go ahead and get the size 16 so that it'll work perfectly because I love it. I think it is very awesome. It almost looks like a soccer ball or something when it's all put together. So when I get them, I should get them tomorrow. No, or the day after tomorrow. I don't know. But then I'm going to make this. That's when I'm going to put this together and make that ball and that would be, can you imagine getting a card and you open the card and this ball pops up? That would be awesome. So I'm going to be making that one too. I just love it. Okay, now I need to put my glue on here. And, 34 minutes and 15 seconds. So, I made an earlier video when I showed my Happy Meal. But now I'm going to, and I did some cards, but now I'm going to do cards again. I don't have anything else to show you, so this is what I'm going to do. And, I have a drink of tea here. My whole mouth gets so dry. Okay. Positive affirmations. We got to remember. Think positive. Positive affirmations. I treat myself with unconditional love. I feel my heart opening, and I know that there is room in there for me. So, That's very true. And here, my mental pattern is positive and joyful. Everything in my life, every experience, every relationship is a mirror of the mental pattern that is going on inside of me. And here, my business is prosperous. I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone. And that is very true. So if you see somebody with a Lamborghini and you say, oh, I just can't believe they got a Lamborghini. You know, that's kind of, there's plenty of Lamborghinis for everyone. Now, I guess that's not exactly what they mean, but you know what they mean. Yes, there is plenty for everyone. I rejoice in other people's successes because I know there is plenty for everyone, and that there is. And so, yes, we want to stay positive. We want to think positive. We want to keep negative thoughts out of our thinking. I know we're always going to have sadness. We have emotions. We have those kind of things, and those will happen. Those things will happen, but we don't live in that moment. We don't live in the moment. We constantly think positive things. And so that's what these wisdom cards are teaching me. That is what my book that I have by Louise Hay is teaching me, that even though I do have emotional breakdowns or something, they don't have to own me. I don't have to own them. I can have them and get through them. I can go look past them. I can get past them. And with my positive thinking. And I have already, since I first learned about this lady and her speech and her ideas of living, I know I have changed and I have learned to accept myself for who I am. And I am okay. I am okay. I didn't always think that way. I didn't always think that way, but I think that way today. I am okay just as I am. I don't have to go and get a facelift. My face is me. Okay, that's it. I won't go on anymore with that. But anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. And the card, like I say, you could do this card without the die. You can cut out 3 hearts and just a little tab of paper. Because see how you can look inside here and you can see how the tabs of paper are just glued to the hearts on the outside. So there's 3 hearts, one in the with one being in the middle, and look how it just opens so pretty. And so it take a little finagling, I guess, to get it just exactly right. But I don't think it would take much finagling to make the pop-up heart. But I thank Anne so much for the die because that makes it easy for me. And then look, like today I got this purple rickrack from Louisa. I could maybe put some of that along the bottom. You could use washi tape. Okay, I'm done. Yes. I just want to keep you guys right in here in my living room. I want to just keep you here all day. I don't lock the door. I don't want to let you all leave. I put on the pot of coffee, more tea. Yep. And so, anyhow, see how that light just glares right there? Right there. Okay, now. There. Now I got the glare on. And I do see that that my friend Stacy is on live. So I think I'm gonna shut this down now and I'm going to go and see Stacy live. And and I will make you another video. I'm gonna see, fuck off that clear. Okay, and I will see you on the next video. I love you, and let God watch over you every step you take, every move you make, and like I say, I'll see you on the next video. God bless, and good night.